so we got a couple things we wanted to talk about today. However, there is something else. Let me see. Recently, yeah, just very recently, a couple new cards for Yu-Gi-Oh dropped, and I kind of want to read them and go through them and get my thoughts on them. I'm not sure what anyone thinks about that.
Might as well take a look.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone actually really watching right now. Oh, there's one person watching.
Probably Yuri or something,
Okay.
but we'll get rid of that when we get to it.
Yeah, anyways. So, okay, so I guess, I mean, it's probably the people in Revolution that are watching anyway, so they'll probably be fine with this. So,
Yeah.
Triad's Master. Yeah, 1 2, so he's generic, level 6. Let's see. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can apply one of these effects based on the levels of materials used for this card's Synchro Summon. Oh, that's interesting. You use 3 or more materials, apply all 3 of these effects in sequence. So basically, this is just saying play a bunch of level 2 monsters to summon this.
Basically.
Draw 1 card, destroy one other card in the field. This card is treated as a tuner. Well, that last one's rather useless, if you ask me.
It depends if you're going for an Excel Synchro.
Akusuru Synchro!
Over top clear Mindu!
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, so next we have the Pendulum Xyz, it looks like. Pendulum effect.
Looks like a cum stain.
Once per turn. You can target one of Z's monster you control, attach this card to a material. Interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh no, I really hope the OCG doesn't have to deal with this with the whole Rongo Bongo thing going on.
Hopefully. Trying to show the
I mean, I know we don't need to deal with that, but you know, they might, and I feel slightly sorry for them.
Understandable.
If you can Pendulum Summon 4, you can Pendulum Summon this card face up, right? Yeah, from the extra deck. Yeah, that's pretty much how all these monsters work. I don't know why they don't just make that a rule in the rule book, but
because the rule book already has 5-paragraph essay thing, like dictionary length.
Well, what's a little bit longer? Anyways, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, place this card in your Pendulum Zone, and you can add 1 Pendulum monster from your GY to your extra deck face up. I don't know why you'd want to do that. If this card in the Monster Zone is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone. I mean, okay, I guess you're using materials to... Okay, I guess, yeah, you're using this card... You're using 2 Pendulum monsters to summon this, probably.
Most likely.
So, yeah, it makes sense you got 1 in your graveyard now. But the thing is, there's only like 1 Pendulum monster that you'd ever actually really want to be in your graveyard, and you want that to stay in your graveyard.
Yes.
And that's Darkwood.
Exactly.
Okay, so Xdox Hydra Water Reptile Fusion Effects, level 4. 2 monsters you control special summon from the extra. Oh, 2+ monsters.
Yeah, they're going the Avermax route.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like. Monsters your opponent controls of the same type, Fusion Synchro. Oh, as any of the materials used in this card's Fusion Summon, lose attack equal to their own original attack. So this guy's like an attack drain instead of a skill drain.
Makes it so much better.
When this card inflicts 1,000 or more battle damage to your opponent, you draw 1 card for every 1,000 damage they took. Wow, if only this thing had an attack modification ability, but it doesn't.
So you can draw 2, I guess.
Oh my. Now, if only it said this card gains attack equal to those.
Whoops.
But then again, I mean, like, by that point, you would just be OTKing your opponent. So I don't really think there was a way they could have made this better.
Not really.
All right, and then there's Rainbowlution Lab. That's one you said that was good?
Well, not good. It's the only one I like, just because I like the freaking Rainbowlution thing.
It's Rainbow Scrap Kong.
Yeah.
Once per turn.
Gay pride!
Yeah. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field. It becomes Machine Monster. Also, its attribute is also treated as... Oh.
Light, dark, earth, water, fire, and wind. Furin Kazan!
No, hold on. You know what this actually does? This works perfectly with Alistair the Invoker, the fusion monster that banishes itself.
I see. Yeah.
to banish all the cards in the field. Now, if you use this trap with it, you can actually not have to banish that monster.
I just question myself, like, okay, but why does it need to be a machine for it to have a lizard? What are you going to do? Summon Slifer the Sky Dragon and then just be like, I'm everything!
That would be kind of cool.
I am a divine light, dark, earth, water, fire, and wind monster. This is the closest thing you're ever going to get to Hydra Drive's IRL.
Yep.
And the closest you ever need.
Because Hydra Drives suck. Let's see what we got here. Tuner Hickey. I don't know. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have. I mean, that's what its card says. Tug of War.
Is a field
Tuner
spell.
Hickey Tug of War. When either player draws a tuner for their normal draw or during their draw phase.
How are you going to know that? Oh, because we're for both
well,
players.
I mean,
Never
they
mind.
can reveal it and draw 2 cards.
That's nice.
Yeah, if your opponent draws a card with this effect, you lose 2,000 life points, and if you do, send this card to the GY. So basically, this card basically says if you're playing tuners and your opponent's not playing tuners, you go +3.
Yeah.
If you are playing tuners and your opponent is also playing tuners, then your opponent will go +3 and you lose 2,000 life points.
And this card.
And this card. So, yeah, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, if you're... I don't know. Is it worth running a card that your opponent wouldn't run tuners?
It depends on the format. If synchros are popular, like with Sword Souls, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it does depend on the format, but this is the first time I've seen one of the cards that's like the opposite. Because normally those circumstantial cards are like, oh, if your opponent is running this certain type of archetype or deck. But in this case, it's the one that it's if they're not running it.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's relatively weird, I gotta admit. Anyways.
Well, those are the new cards. I'm gonna turn off display.
Yeah, those are the new cards. I really like them. They look neat. I always like it when they get new cards. I really love reading them.
Yeah.
But
they're neat.
Yeah. But onto the subjects I wanted to talk about today. Sorry for wasting everyone's time with that.
First up, we're Yu-Gi-Oh players. Start with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, we always start with Yu-Gi-Oh. We are.
Anyway.
Oh wait, Daniel Huge says, "Bro, what was that card design?"
It was the Xyz monster.
I think that card design is something called Konami art. It's either really epic or really weird looking.
Well, this new Cloudian is really weird. I'm just gonna say that.
Can we get some Cloudian support for real?
That's because we're gonna get the Cloudian support if you squint.
Yeah.
I can't believe they made Giganto a Yu-Gi-Oh card from Sonic Frontiers.
No, please no.
It's time to face your fears.
It's time to face your fears. That would be. Oh my gosh! No, that's his attack name.
Oh god.